Development teams are shipping more code faster than ever before, with frankly fewer humans overseeing it. And that means, at the end of the day, more defects and more complexity. As long as human beings are making things for other human beings, you need a human somewhere in your evaluation and testing loop to tell you whether it works and it's good.
You get blinkered when you're working on a product day in and day out. You get used to the workarounds. For somebody who's coming in fresh, they're not going to have that advantage and won't be able to find what they need.
That's something that internal teams really struggle sometimes. They tend to be very familiar with the application, so they treat it like if it was something that happens naturally, and that's not what users do. Users will follow their own way on how to navigate through an application, so quality has to be there for them all the time.
So you can't basically claim a premium streaming experience, for example, if you're only testing with testers that you have in the lab, with devices that you have in the lab. So it becomes very critical that you test your apps before they go into the market in the wild. Our customers come to us knowing this, so they want to make sure that their apps perform before they were released to the market in the wild. So they are partnering with Applause to make that happen, to use our crowd testing community to test before the big release.
Applause has a real advantage with the fact that we have testers all over the world with every possible variety of devices, and also different configurations when it comes to cellular networks or other kinds of things that you may only be able to access if you're in those geos. That's very hard to replicate for an internal team that may not have that kind of reach. You certainly can't replicate that with a device lab. It's just not the same. So having people on their real devices they're using on a regular basis introduces all kinds of interesting variables into the testing that will give our customers a much better look at what their customers are actually seeing when they're using their applications.
The perception of having a conversation with Applause and just the notion of crowd testing, it's not just us throwing an app to a bunch of random people. A lot of times the initial conversations are you familiar with user testing, where people just respond? You just throw apps at them and you get random feedback. It's much more strategic than that. It's expert sourced. We tailor our solutions and the resources tied to those to whatever your initiative is. You're getting that person who has that experience versus correlating us to a mechanical Turk, which is sending something over the fence and random people just respond. We're light years beyond that.
We are enabling our customers to release a lot faster by making sure that the quality is not a bottleneck. That happens a lot when companies struggle to release a product because a QA team took 2 weeks to test something that it was supposed to be done in 3 days or less. So speed is crucial there. We have testers that have access to real devices and real world conditions that really emulate how users would go about when it comes to experiencing an app.
Applause brings the speed, coverage, and scale that engineering leaders are looking for without sacrificing quality. We are often able to kick off test cycles within a day, if not hours, of a test request. And we follow a fully managed follow-the-sun model. So we are on 24/7 around the world with testers who are ready to perform detailed and comprehensive testing and provide results within real time. It allows them to increase their focus on other areas such as innovation within their product and making proactive decisions for their business. So our engineering leaders always have their fingers on the pulse as far as the status of quality within their organization, and that makes them look like heroes. That allows them to sleep at night.